Welcome back to the Nose Plays Endless Space 2. We're diving deeper still into our United Empire game. This may be one that I actually finish. I feel like we're at a pretty good pace to do that, and I don't think it'll take too many more videos. I have a plan for how that might happen. So, we're going to talk about that plan on the first turn, and then we're going to go ahead and get going. I have several things I want to deal with here in the beginning while we have no turn timers. I feel like we're in a pretty good position that if we wanted to just stop expanding, we probably could. We got a lot of stuff going on this first turn, however. We're going to have some battles. We're going to have an election. But what I'm thinking is that we could attempt a wonder victory. So build the victory wonder in a certain number of times. According to our alliance, we're going to need to build 5. We may drop the alliance before that. Number of wonders you own. The victory wonder is the obelisk of all space-time. And I believe that is over here. Is it this one? No. Nope. Wealth of the Endless. Nope. Space-time. Wonder? Well, that's not it, obviously. Yeah, I don't remember where exactly it's at, so we'll have to figure that out at some point before we can actually build it. Microwave pipes. But anyways, that is the victory condition that I'm considering. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, I'm not I'm not quite sure where it's at. But that's what we're gonna do. So I'll figure it out. Anyways, we are currently rolling with the Ecologist Party. I'm not sure if the Ecologists are going to be able to maintain their 8 seats. Pacifists have been getting a lot of support lately for various things, so we'll see what happens during this election. I don't think there was much else that we needed to get done at the end of this turn, so we're going to go ahead and get started. But before we do that, we're going to turn timers on, and I'm actually going to increase this to 20 seconds per extra system just to give me a little bit more time. So these videos will get longer, but this will still keep me from spending way too long on a single turn. Hopefully we're ending the turn well before this happens most of the time, but in the situations that it doesn't, it will keep us on track. Okay. I actually like the way things are at the moment, so there is a pretty good chance that they're going to keep their seat. I think I will throw my support behind them because I don't think it's likely that we're going to lose the Industrialist Party as our lead party, which is fine. And we'll see what happens. Alright. Got a lot of systems now. And the militarists actually take control. Okay. Well, we don't have any militarist laws, really. I guess we get the lower fleet cost if we want to do that, which we might. We are producing a lot of influence now, so maybe it's time to reinstate Mineral Miser Act. I don't understand what this means. Plus 30% health on core section. I'm not familiar that ships have different sections. I don't know. I'm not sure what this means. Boom, boom. Improve their designs. Yeah, I guess it's just 30% health. I don't know why they didn't just say that. That could make our ships incredibly strong if we do end up going to war. I think until we go to war, this is good because it's going to bring in more resources. And we have a lot of resources that we need to be using. They have refilled from their reserves, so they're back up to their full allotment of 500. 500 manpower will be 100 troops. I don't think that the pirates have a battle tactic that lets them bring in their reserve troops, so we should only be facing 100 troops with our 46 tanks. We could go guerrillas and reduce the damage that we deal to them, but also preserve our losses. But since we have so many more troops than them, I think I'm going to preemptively bomb. This 57 that would be added to the battle isn't enough to make the 30% bonus to manpower better than just bombing them up front, I think. So we're going to go ahead and go with this. We'll actually field fewer tanks. We only fielded 38 and we lost 5. But they lost half of their available force. They'll get some reserves, so this will take at least 2 or 3 more battles, which is fine. Once they're gone, they're gone. We knew that that was going to happen. Okay. Where is this quest marker? Over here. So we'll be able to accomplish that soon. There's a lot of pirate fleets over here. I'm assuming that these are probably not pirate fleets, but actually Vulture fleets. Yeah, these are most certainly Vulture fleets. That is a medium class ship. So that is a concern. We may actually end up... Do we want to attack these before this ship gets here? I guess we do. I don't think it really matters what we pick for our tactic. They're going to retreat. And then I'm going to actually grab my invaders and drop them out of this fleet, since they're out of manpower at the moment. And we're going to send them back to a system where they can restock. I think we're just going to go that way. Well, okay. Either way, we should be safe. They're not going to be able to blockade us here. And then we can restock our manpower here. Our manpower is pretty well stocked, so we shouldn't have any trouble. We're at about half of our total allotment, and we're gaining about 200 a turn because of all of the systems that we have producing food. we'll see how this goes. This fleet may have to leave. I'm wondering if we should just consider leaving. I don't really need to stay here to continue the invasion. And we can make it over here, complete the first part of that quest, and search that curiosity without getting blown up. So let's do that. Oh, that sucks. What are they using? Projectiles. Okay. So we'll go long range. Our ships will outperform them at long range. Yeah. And we will wait here a turn. Destroy the pirates, get the reward. We did. Okay. So we could get food or we could get approval. Let's take a look at how our system approval is doing. So we have a few systems that have fallen below ecstatic, but not many. We'll take the approval. I liked having the ecologist party in power, and they were having elected official in that party is helpful. All right, what do we got? We need more technology. We're going to need to learn how to mine adamantium soon, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this, which is also going to allow us to colonize gas planets, which will be helpful, and will give us better mining tech. And then I think I want to grab focused plasma for titanium slugs, because I have a plan for that, as well as, since we have such huge output of titanium and hyperium, I think it makes sense to grab these two. We don't want to spend too much time grabbing needless techs, because we do need to build the Wonder, but I'm not sure where the Wonder's at. Yeah, I've been through all these. It's none of these. Floating structures. Urgent research. Self-mining NPOs. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways. We'll keep looking. These guys were taken over. Okay. We'll just continue to preemptively bomb. Major victory. We should be able to finish them off in one more turn. Mira. Alright, so we got all kinds of nonsense going on here. They must have come through this star lane. We'll send this fleet over here and see if we can't provide some support for that system, but we may need to bring our hero and his fleet back. We got 2 probes, so we'll grab one and we'll send one out this way, and then I think we want to get this fleet over here as quickly as we can after that. This fleet is still guarding, which is good. We need to be checking that a little more thoroughly. Okay. Get all of our other fleets moving. Let's just take a look and see what we're at in terms of getting things done. We got a lot going on here. Can we move any population that would be helpful? So we can move some population over here, but that doesn't really get us, yeah. I need one, just one of you. Okay. Well, this is probably as good as it's going to get for now. I can't really get the approval any higher, it looks like. So that's how we'll keep it for now. We're at 10 of 12. We keep increasing our total through various means, so that's good. And I'm not quite sure. I guess we need to attack this again. This doesn't need to be watched. We know the result based on the last fight, and that pretty much takes care of that problem. And then we can send this ship over here, and I believe we increased our command points. No, we're at 7 of 7, but I thought I grabbed these. Didn't I research another? It's in the queue, right? No, it's already completed. Where's command points? I'm looking at the wrong one. Here we go. Yes, we have enough command points to fit that ship in now. So that ship will join this fleet, and that will be one nice fleet that can defend this side of the galaxy for us. And then we're going to need another fleet over here. We may have to get that up quickly. And I have a couple ideas on how we might do that, but we're not going to be able to do it right this second. We're getting lots of stuff done. More population. We can pop their booster again. The Imperials need 47 deciduous trees. How much are deciduous trees? Deciduous trees, 67. We need 41 of them. 41. Okay. We're not going to be able to afford that right away. But we could sell our dark glitter. And we can sell this. Yeah, now we can afford that. And this booster is pretty powerful because it gives us a ton of influence, I believe. 47. Whoops. Why did I say 41? So we need 6 more. Okay. now we should be able to do this. This battle can go ahead and happen. Decisive victory, they've been wiped out, and we now have antimatter, which is awesome. Fortunately or unfortunately, as the case may be, because we didn't have any ships here, our troops were placed back into our manpower pool. Or at least that should be the case. Let's get this guy moving. We'll go ahead and disband those ships for the moment, and they'll start pulling from our manpower. That's why our stock literally just dropped, because it's going towards those ships. And we'll need to stop here and regroup our manpower for that fleet as well. What is this? Ships of an unknown empire. I really don't want to mess with those guys. This ship would have been better for that. Okay. Let's just do a quick inventory of all of our systems and see where we're at. So this is Spica. Spica's kind of out of the way. Plus influence where citizens are happy or ecstatic. We'll go ahead and add that to the queue. And I'll put that on there just in case. We don't need to terraform this yet, but doing so does give us 2 more population slots. I'll go ahead and put that way at the back of the queue. We are kind of capped out on population, actually. Maybe we move this up. That will improve the approval of this system slightly too. So, not that we need it right now, but we will eventually. This system also does not have spin projects yet. That definitely needs to get done. Okay. Next, doing a quick inventory. We've got plenty of things going on here that are good. Let's go ahead and move that up into the queue. These will soon be hospitable. This is a good building here. Man, lots of good buildings. Ice and Barren. This system's pretty much capped out till we get Ice or Barren worlds. Barren is a critical world for us now because of this antimatter deposit, so let's go ahead and throw it in the queue. There we go. We'll need to remember to come back and do that next turn. Which system was that, by the way? I think it was... No. Alright. Lots of things that need to be done for our systems. This is going to happen pretty quickly on its own. We don't need to worry about it. Anything here that can be done? Yeah, we can go ahead and terraform this to a savanna. And there is an anomaly here and a new curiosity, so we may grab this eventually. Alright, got through a bunch of our systems. They're all making stuff. We'll just keep them going for a little while longer. Move all of our ships. shelters. We can pop that, and we can pop that. Okay. We can colonize that planet now. All kinds of things got done. All kinds of things in the queue already set. Hiroshim's population decreased. I think that's because of this. I'm not too worried about it. We did... Oh, I don't have dark glitter anymore. Okay, and we discovered somebody's system over here. Alright. We definitely need to get another fleet. That's gonna happen in one turn, so we'll hold off there. This is gonna be incredibly powerful in this system. Tractable armaments only needs to take a turn. Okay. Now is a good time, I think. We need one more turn before I can do what I want to do shipwise. We needed to go through our systems and find the ones that had a barren world. Which one was it? This is in the queue to be terraformed. We don't really need any of these here. How's the approval? Yeah, approval's fine. We're good. This is colonizable now. This is colonizable now. In fact, I might move that up the queue a little ways. These can both get added on. Here we go. Let's move that to the front of the queue. And we still need to pick up ice eventually, but this is the more important of the two. Throw that on there. Got a lot of things here. We have quite a bit in terms of we can probably start spending some of this to get these things going a little faster. Anything that costs production that can get the rest of it going, I'll try to pay out. That's happening. This planet could get colonized to a desert and then eventually to a steppes. I don't know that I want to do that. The industry from it is pretty nice. Alright, so they left when our ships got here. I don't know where they went exactly. It looks like this ship's moving this direction. We're definitely not going to be able to keep up with them. So I'm actually going to just guard with these ships. They're not very good anyways. And we'll try to run him down with this fleet. See if we can't get something going with that. Focus plasma in one turn. Alright, I think we're good to end the turn then. Alright. New skill for you. No. +2 value on strategic resource deposit on system. Damage on fleet. Minus duration, minus hero cost. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything really fantastic for you. Maybe this industry. How's our home world doing in terms of... We were starting to fall off on approval, weren't we? Yeah. Let's go ahead and throw down the approval. Collection bonus. Alright, so we hit this. So minus 20% influence conversion cost on Empire. So if we get a system that envelops another system, we can buy it out cheaper than anyone else. That's good. Though we're not really in a crowded portion of the galaxy, so that was one of the downsides of being isolated. We're not going to be able to take advantage of that quite like we would. This effect has now ended. That's not good for us. The Vultures would like a truce. This is something I need to think about for a moment. The Vultures have joined this alliance. So actually, if we truce out with the Vultures, we'll actually truce out with the Riftborn as well. I'm actually going to refuse that because I want to be at war with at least one of them. I would prefer not to be at war with both of them, but if we had to be, it's not the end of the world. I did not see where that ship went. It was traveling down this lane. Hopefully we'll get vision of it over here. Manpower is doing fine. These ships should be filled up. Yeah, they have their full allotment. So let's go ahead and deploy them. I guess we're going to go ahead and start a raid on the Vultures. I don't see a better target. So they're already under an invasion over here from pirates. That's interesting. 330 pirates are invading the Vultures system. One thing that is important to note is that the Vultures do have access to armor, and they are running a portion of their army as armor. In fact, it looks like about 30%. So we may actually want to tech up to aircraft in the near future. You actually get a chance to do something again. What was that? I'm not sure where to send this ship. There's nothing over there particularly useful that I can see. I think we'll go over here and see if we can't throw some more probes out and get a little bit more vision. This ship can actually merge, and we are now at 10 of 10, so I can't fit him into this fleet, unfortunately. I wanted to... goof that up. New trading company created. Okay, well that's good. Let's go look at trading company stuff again. So maybe we spend a little bit on that. Request a headquarters location. I think Kocheb would be a good place for a new trading company. So we'll put that right after this. And then I saw one of my... Yeah, 3D public printing. We want to make sure we're getting everything else done before we get it to 3D public printing. Kuma's fine. We don't need tractable armaments there yet. This system is 3D public printing, but there's not much else it can do really at the moment, so that's fine. This system is doing the same, although this is actually valuable because we get a lot of resources from it, so we're going to go ahead and throw that in there. And because it's not doing anything else, I'm actually going to add big data shipyards, and maybe we build a fleet in this system. That actually makes a lot of sense. Cooperative protocol. Both you and the other empire will gain an incremental boost depending on each other's main population. Okay, sounds good to me. Accept. And in fact, let's talk with these guys again. We want
What do you want? We're kind of busy.
Trade agreement? Nope. Maybe a science agreement? They'll probably like that. Yes. Okay. Can we get anything from you? Can we get all of your super spuds? They like their super spuds a lot. I don't know that there's anything. I guess we'll just go with that. One of my trade routes is being blockaded. Show the location of the blockade. I don't see a blockade there. Okay, they're heading this direction. Man, we got a lot going on. What am I doing with this system, or this fleet? I think I'm just gonna go drop off the manpower on their system here. It's not going to do much, but it will soften them up a little bit, maybe. We'll get a better idea of how we're doing against them. Oh, we got a lot of stuff to queue up here. Drone networks is going to be good. That's going to be good. Xeno is okay. Alright, how many of these things can I buy out? I can buy out that one. Both of these. No, just the one. Sustainable farm, cerebral reality, public-private partnerships. Yeah, we're gonna need all of these. Lots of stuff. Alright, get going. Oh yeah, and colonize that while you're at it. New objective. Keep this clear for 10 turns. That should be no problem. Spica's out of the way. Nobody's gonna get there. trial by fire. We do not want the pacifists getting in power, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I didn't even get through all my messages, but I know the last one was the Siphons agreeing to our science proposals, so that's fine. Okay, more Calgaroos. We are just about ready to start building better ships. The Lumeris are going to war with our empire, or our alliance. That probably has more to do with... What? The Unfallen have joined our alliance. Okay. We're not exactly friendly with the Unfallen, but... Well, we're about to wipe out the Vaulters, so...
Continue.
Alright.
Desperate acts for...
Well, maybe we can get a trade agreement going with the Unfallen. The Vaulters were really ticked off. That's why they've been boxed in by the Unfallen, and they were not able to do much. It looks like they lost a system over here. We might be getting ready to go to war with the Unfallen if we're not careful. They are part of our alliance currently, but things can change. Oh look, we found the Argosy. Okay, I've got a little bit of time now. Let's go ahead and get in here and let's make some better ships. So the first thing I want to do is I want to create a new ship called the Pulverizer. And this is going to be the Coordinator class ship. And we're going to load it up with a crap ton of those. So each one of these produces 30. That's going to be 90 manpower return that this ship drops. It's going to be very slow. Can I can't put anything else in it. We can go ahead and put some bombers on it. Not that that would help all that much. Defensively, I guess we'll go with shields and hull plating. Gun-wise, we'll go with these titanium guns. And why not? We'll throw a couple of things of bombers on here. So this is going to be a very slow ship. Ah, that's too slow. A movement speed of only 2. Yeah, we're going to have to take one of these off and put an engine on. That gives it at least a movement of 6. Alright. We'll go ahead and create that. And then we've unlocked new slots for this ship, as well as some new weapons. So let's go ahead and... we got railguns now. We've got torpedoes. So let's do that. One of each defensive module. One torpedo. have new lasers? 3 sets of lasers. And a repair module? Sure. Okay. So let's go ahead and build a pulverizer with a bunch of corvettes. Take that out of the queue. Buy that out. This will take 6 turns to get that up and running. That should be fine. Let's see, that's 3, 6. We'll grab one of these battleships and one coordinator. Control the escort ship. Actually, the escort ship I want to take out. I want to edit the escort ship, and I have a plan for this. We need that, and we need that. There we go. Alright, so we're going to have a nice little fleet here. This escort ship will give us a little bit more movement on the fleet. Eminent victory. The Chorus of Aligned Sentients are working on an economic victory. We're going to have to mess with them. We've got enough that we can buy out one of these ships. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that one out. Alright. That just happened. So the one that I just bought out, we're going to have to refit. Better armor? Yeah, we got a ton of those resources, so let's grab that one for now. That hull upgrade will allow us to put a whole bunch of extra stuff on here. So now we can put 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is basically our tugboat. And do we want more shielding or more hull plating? Probably more shielding. Alright. Assign a new skill point to you. Industry? Yeah, I guess. New point for you. That's been finished. Diplomatic relations have changed with the Chorus of Aligned Sentients. We went from war to truce. Somebody forced a truce. You can attack this empire on your territory and in neutral areas only. Well, we may have to declare war one way or another, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't really like this. How far are we away? We're very close to being able to drop our troops and then head back. This is able to attack. I didn't get a choice. That's interesting. So now that we've already used our action point, we can't attack the Argosy? That's kind of lame. Did they join? Yeah, they joined one of those other groups. So I can't actually drop my troops on them. Nor can I siege them with this ship because these ships don't have any guns. Well, that kind of messes up my plans a little bit.
Speak. Let us see if we can trust your words.
800. We can get that in one turn. Alright, well. I guess that's what we'll try doing for now. Another skill point for you. More approval, I think, is what we want. End of part 1. Part 2. Yeah, we're going military. Hardcore. We can slow our science down. We're actually way fast on science at the moment. We've gained the influence
You
of
have to
that.
be pretty uncivilized to do that.
Okay. They want help. We've got pirates. What do we got here? So, looks like mostly kinetics, some lasers, and a little bit of missiles. So we're gonna go with a barrage fire tactic. That should work out pretty well for us. We may want to put all of our ships over here if we can, which we can. So yeah, we don't need any in this flotilla. We'll just go with that and see what happens. And we got decimated. I don't understand how we got decimated so badly, but we did. Okay, well. How much is it going to cost to get him healed? Doesn't look like it's going to give me a number right now. Okay, I'm not sure where our ships went,
Speak.
but
Let us see if we can trust your words.
I think our ships disappeared into the void bug. can't click on them. Oh, this bug's annoying. How do I do this? Is there a way if I grab one of my other fleets to do this? Like if I do that. Well, that's frustrating. I think I have to restart my game to get them to show back up. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end the video, and we'll go ahead and end the video on turn 90. I'll turn timers off, and then I'll reload into the game and we'll finish up that invasion a little bit later, apparently. There's not a whole lot else I wanted to do this turn, so we'll go ahead and end the turn. And this will just have to be a shorter video. I'll take some time while I'm off screen to figure out what I'm missing. I know I'm missing something when it comes to the in-game content here with the wonders. I gotta figure out what I need to research in order to get those done. Okay. So actually, instead of actually playing through this whole turn, I think we're just going to go ahead and end the video. I will do some of this off screen, and then we'll come back on and we'll recap what I did on turn 90 and pick up on turn 91. So until next time, this has been The Nose Plays. Have a great day.